you being from England, I got to ask you, where are you with Doctor Who and Black Mirror?
I love Doctor Who, and I my friend directed the pilot. Keith Boak directed the very first one, and I remember him saying to me
with Chris Eccleston.
Chris Eccleston,
okay, the reboot, yeah.
And I remember seeing him somewhere. I've not seen him for a long time. And I said, "What are you doing?" He went, "Doctor Who," and I said, "What?" He said, "Doctor Who." I said, "They're redoing Doctor Who." He said, "Yeah." And I will confess now that me and a whole generation of my friends, I mean, numbers of actors who you might or may not have heard of, who are all the same age, we all got the phone call. And they said, listen, they're redoing Doctor Who, what do you think? And we all went, are you out of your mind? That's never going to work. And boy, did we all feel stupid now.
It's bigger.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's bigger than it ever was.
And the writing is brilliant. Those writers are really let off the leash to do basically whatever they want. Cover any subject in the world that interests them, but through the prism of this science fiction.
Do you like Peter Capaldi as the new Doctor?
I think Peter's fantastic. I thought all of them were great.
Did you have that weird transition
I hate them all to start with. I hated them all to start with.
Yeah.
I love Tennant. That's the line. When Chris left, and I was at drama school with Chris, and I thought, I wonder if he's got such passion and intensity, but he's not that funny, I didn't think. And David Tennant came along and was instantly very comic. Reminded me of Sylvester McCoy, who did it years ago. And then when they changed to Matt Smith, I went, too young. I did the grumpy old, too young. But then Matt Smith won me over completely. And the same with Peter. It took me an episode to go, actually.
Well, I was just asking about Peter because of his infamous character as Malcolm Tucker.
Yeah.
So seeing him make that transition, you're like, I'm not... okay,
no,
now I'm getting
Peter
it.
Anyway. Peter's an Oscar-winning director. He directed a short called It's a Wonderful Life, Franz Kafka.
And he just did something for the History Channel, too, for Da Vinci.
He's a brilliant, brilliant director. So the only sad thing about watching him play Doctor Who is I wonder if he'll get to direct again.
Do you want to be in it?
In Doctor Who, they did offer me something recently, and I just couldn't leave my kids again. I will do something.
Somewhere down the line.
I've now moved back to London from Los Angeles, and I just didn't want to leave my kids alone. But now I'm in England. I'm happy to go down to Cardiff. I'd love to be in it. Yeah. Mostly, my kids would love me to be in it. They were too young to enjoy the Harry Potter role.
I would love you to be in it.
Well, thanks very much.
Do it for me.